Hello everyone, Jules here. Today I want to discuss a topic that I think I should discuss by now because I've started a series on the major arcana cards and how they relate to the spiritual path. And during those videos I have mentioned the astrology correspondences, whether that is the star sign or the planet for the cards, and I've started to do that. And I thought it would be a good time to mention where the correspondences came from. The correspondences for the planets and the signs come from the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn, the order or society that created the two main tarot decks, being the Waite deck and the Crowley deck. And these correspondences were created in the first place in order to work with Qabalah, with the tarot and Qabalah. So I thought it was important for me to mention that in case there are people out there who think that these correspondences somehow relate to astrology in general and to the natal chart or birth chart. They don't really transfer across to a birth chart very well, for two reasons. First of all, as I was saying, the correspondences were created for the tarot to be used in combination with the Qabalah, and they weren't created to be used with the birth chart. So, for example, if I mention Aleister Crowley, who actually was an astrologer, he actually kept the two systems separate. He did work with astrology charts for individuals, but he did not combine that or relate that to the astrology correspondences that he used for tarot or Qabalah. So I thought it was a good idea for me to mention that. The astrological correspondences with tarot can be really useful for tarot layouts and tarot spreads in the usual fashion for getting another layer of understanding and for expanding the workings of tarot. That's a really good idea. But the correspondences are so general that they don't transfer very well to the birth chart or the natal chart, whichever way you want to call that. And because I've worked with both tarot and astrology as a long-term qualified astrologer, I wanted to explain that or clarify that a bit so that there isn't a misunderstanding, and to also give some background as to why the two systems are different and why they are kept separately, so that there isn't some unusual or strange kind of tarot astrology hybrid that gets invented, which would only confuse and muddy the waters further, because separately they are two great systems and they're very useful systems. But if they are combined in some way to throw light on the natal chart, it's not going to be very much help So I thought it was a good point to mention, and to mention it at this point because during my videos, for example, I will continue to mention the astrological correspondence for the major arcana, but so far I had not mentioned where the correspondences came from, and I wanted people to also know that they're not my personal correspondences for those cards. I can see the correlation there, but I wanted to say where they come from, and I mention them when I'm doing the videos just as an extra piece of information to enlarge the understanding a bit more. But at the same time, I thought I should also mention where these correspondences came from. So I might end up doing a part 2 to this video because I think there might be some more that needs to be said on this topic. But for now, I want to put that information out there so that there isn't any confusion. And if anyone wants to leave any comments under the video, if they would like me to do some further videos about tarot and astrology and how they are different systems and why they can only complement each other in tarot spreads when you're working with tarot, and why they shouldn't be used in place of the natal chart, I can do that, and I think it's pretty likely that I'll have to do a part 2 to this video. Okay, thanks everyone, and thanks for watching. Bye.